This is Megabeth, a striker with a lot of mobility who can dispatch bots and turrets easily. Her main weapon is a rocket launcher, which does not suffer from damage drop-off over longer distances. It's a wonderful weapon all around if you can lead shots correctly. Right-click is also a targeting laser which will direct rockets in flight. Reloading cancels the laser, and it has a cooldown of 15 seconds to fully charge. Rocket jumping can be accomplished by jumping and shooting a rocket at your feet. This will give you an extra boost to get up ledges without having to buy a jump pad. Shoot the moon on the E key will propel you in a forward arc and give you a boost of speed. Shoot the moon combined with rocket jumping is a quick way to travel across maps and over barriers. The ability will also damage enemies behind you on its initial hit. The vertical climb may send you into ceilings when standing and jumping, so be mindful and at least you have a helmet. Here's an example of using Shoot the Moon and rocket jumping to clear a barrier for an ambush on an enemy pro.
Fans, we've got a streak breaker!
Whirling Dervish on the Q key causes Megabeth to spin around and damage everything around her. Grapples will interrupt this ability, but your attacker will suffer damage trying to get into melee range. The ability is toggleable and can be used without the full duration. A small amount of charge is necessary to get it going, however. Whirling Dervish has a knockback effect against enemy pros, and it's useful for keeping people off the Annihilator, and it may help you escape from commandos. In this instance, I only had to escape because of the fire base on the platform, but I did force the enemy team to retreat.
This respawn break is brought to you by the law firm.
Megabeth's secondary weapon is a semi-automatic gun. Shots will ricochet, but the ricochet does not reset the steep damage drop-off over long distances. It's useful in moments where a rocket shot may be too difficult to achieve, or if there is no time to reload the rocket launcher. Right-click is a grapple, which will give you some distance from an enemy pro. It's useful for ring outs, getting someone out of your face, or tossing an enemy back into your team. Grappling a pro from behind will give you a faster animation. In this clip, I use Shoot the Moon to get back onto the Annihilator platform and kick a tank off the button.
Hell, the Annihilator sitting in the front of the bus!
Derby Disc on the Shift key will slow enemy pros and stun bots it hits. It will ricochet and slow or stun enemies it comes in contact with as it bounces. This can be used to slow escaping or advancing pros, and it opens them up for follow-up rockets. It can be used to ensure your escapes as well. It's also a great way to disable an enemy jackbot, opening it up for easy damage and preventing it from advancing. Given the splash damage on the rocket launcher and its lack of damage drop-off, I find Megabeth a great pro for pushing lanes and getting bot kills. I like using Bot Buster to emphasize this ability. She can also take turrets down at safe distances, and her variety of escapes will keep her alive. Take him, he's yours!
And the Icemen have just lost a turret. Looks like bullseyes.
Well, I wouldn't